Hi guys, it's Janie here, just to let you know that the November issue of my newsletter should have dropped into your inbox if you sign up to our newsletter list already. Within the newsletter we've got quite festive this time round. I went for a walk last night and I saw at least 3 decorated Christmas trees, so although we're only in November, people are definitely getting into the festive spirit. So I've already released the patterns for these 2 knitted cushions called Una, and you can find more information about those on the website. I've also released the patterns for these little festive stockings that make great little decorations for your tree, or you could pop a chocolate or something in there. You could make an advent calendar if you wanted out of those. So you'll find information about those on the website, and along with those you'll also find the patterns for these decorations. There's a few more of those that I've done in quite a pared back colourway of grey and cream, but those are on the website as well, and they're double-sided. They make really nice little decorations, so you'll find those on the website as well. So we've looked at those, and Sarah has done a recolour of these. Actually, she's played about with her own colourways on those, so you might want to take a look at that. Yesterday saw the release of the new Inside Crochet magazine that I've got here, and I have designed some decorations for this copy of the magazine as well, and they're done in the Naturals range of yarns from Starcraft, which is a cotton and bamboo yarn, and I've got a couple here actually to show you. This is a sort of flowery one. That's not a beaded one actually, and nor is that. The 2 I've picked up aren't beaded. There's a beaded one, there we go. So I've done a beading masterclass. It's a separate pull out in the magazine, and it's got step-by-step images the whole way through, showing you how to put beads into your crochet and how to make these decorations. The magazine's got the beads. Did I say that already? The magazine's got the beads attached. You've got a couple of hundred beads there to make your decorations, and you could always head over to Andy's website and have a look for more beads on there if you want different colours. There's loads of great designs in here. There's a lovely one by the Mercery, Sue at the Mercery, if I can quickly find it. She's done a lovely capelet which is just to die for, and oh, you can maybe see it there. I don't know whether you can see that from there. And Emma Varnham's done a lovely cowl, and she's got the hat on the front. Really nice magazine. We've got 15 in stock over on Just Knots, but you can also find those on the Inside Crochet website. So that's that, feeling festive. Last week, if you sign up to the newsletter, you will have seen that we've launched a new sort of mini brand for Janey Crow, and we've called it Janey Crow Lifestyle. Very imaginative, but that's what we've called it. And we've launched that to kind of, it's so that you get a sort of look into more personal things to do with Janey Crow, and you know, what the kids are doing, what Sarah's doing, what we do in our downtime, all that sort of stuff. So there's a new Instagram page if you want to go and have a look. It's got things like, I mean, for example, my daughter, she loves to bake, so you can follow her and go and see her gorgeous cookie recipes that she did last week. Cocktails, if you fancy a cocktail on a Saturday night, what we might be cooking for dinner, all sorts of things, like what we're up to basically is why we've started the brand. But we've also done it because we want to promote ethical and non-wasteful items. We wanted to kind of bring in this whole lifestyle beauty kind of side of things to Janey Crow. So we've done things like we've sourced lots of products in cardboard packaging, things like body balms, hand creams. If you're a knitter and crocheter, always got dry hands, so we've got some really nice hand balms and stuff over there. Things like makeup remover pads, and all things that have no plastic involvement. And what I've done in this month's newsletter is actually focus on the whole plastic thing. I think in the fibre world we're quite fixated with micro plastics, aren't we? The idea that the fish are eating these tiny little bits of, you know, fluff that comes off of our yarn, when actually, I mean, that is a problem. I'm not saying it's not a problem, but a bigger problem is things like when you order your yarn online and get a plastic bag, or you buy a magazine and it's got a plastic bag around it, and you know, even just down to the yarn, you know, we talk about microplastics coming off acrylic yarns, but you know, for example, did you know that superwash wool is actually called superwash because it's coated in plastic? So there's all these sorts of things, because what we've been doing at Janey Crow is we've been looking at packaging our kits and everything in cardboard boxes. I've got one here. So this is our very stylish packaging for kits now at Janey Crow. They come in a box, a cardboard box, and inside there is tissue paper and no plastic whatsoever. If you want to, sorry, just leaning out there to put the box down. If you want to find out about my view on using acrylic yarns, in an ideal world, I think probably we'd all be using wool and natural products because of the biodegradable aspect of them. But just if you want to read more on that, you can find some downloadable documents on the Janey Crow website that Andy and I have written one, Sarah and her daughter Phoebe have written one, and Gemma, our lovely Gemma, has done one as well. So if you want to find out about our thoughts on yarn and our thoughts on things at home in general, then have a look at that. I think that's kind of it from me for the newsletter. I'm trying to think what else we've popped in there. Gemma's done a lovely post in there about her advent calendars that she's made for her girls, that she's stitched for them last year. They're really lovely little pockets that you can put, that she puts bits in for her girls. So that's on there. I'm just looking at my list here. I know what I meant to say. As part of the lifestyle stuff on the Janey Crow website, what we've also done is get involved with other designer makers. One of which is Suraya Hussain, who is Malika Wire. She makes beautiful, beautiful knitted and crocheted earrings, necklaces and bracelets. I've got some of her earrings on actually now, they're really lovely. So we've got some of her jewellery on our website, which would make great gifts, either for somebody else or for yourself. So you might want to have a look at Soraya's work, it's really beautiful. And the new thing we've added this week is a few tea towels by Julie, who is Tilly Flop, and I don't know whether you can see, this is a knit one, it's got knit stitches on, and then there's also one with crochet trebles on as well. Julie does a lot of, she's a graphic designer and she does a lot of stuff to do with knitting, crocheting and sewing. So those are new on the website as well if you want to have a look. I think that is probably it from me. I hope you're all continuing to keep well and safe. And I've just remembered what I was going to say. In the magazine, I don't know whether I did say this already, now I'm thinking, did I say it? In the magazine we've focused on beading, and quite a few of my decorations have beading on them as well. So if you haven't done beading before, you can head over to my YouTube channel and find a video on beading that I did with Sarah a few years ago, or you can download a document from the Janey Crow website. It's a free technique document. So that's it if you want to do beading. So I am going to say goodbye now. Thank you for watching. I hope you're all safe. I hope you enjoy the newsletter. If you want to ping back an email, that would be great. And in the meantime, I hope you all keep well. I'll see you soon.